Like a donkey tied to a post, it can't go very far. You are tied to your tradition, and you want to enter into something that demands a mind that is capable, a heart that can really love. Without that, freeing yourself from your tradition, your culture, your belief, how can you find out anything? You can repeat what the Gita said, or the Upanishads, or some other book. What value has it? I was told the other day, some of the gurus now give lectures or talks on Gita. Is that right? Yes. And there are hundreds and thousands go and listen to it. What value has it? What are we all playing at, sirs? Apparently, one doesn't see one's own tragedy. Right, sir? So, what shall we do? I can go on talking. I'll become another one of those people who read, who lecture on Gita. And you'll all sit down and shake your head and say, yes, marvelous.
Well, I think most of us know our own tragedies or understand the realities of them, but can't be bothered to do anything about them. Too lazy. We don't want to see the truth.
What I can't hear, sir, from the... We have somebody who hears. Will you tell me?
He says that most of us know our tragedy. We see it, but we're too lazy to do anything about it.
One sees the tragedy, the misery, the confusion, the uncertainty, and we are too lazy to clear it up. Is that it? Then please take some vitamins. Put some guts into you and wake up. It's not a problem, sir. If you want to do something, you do it. You wanted to come here and you woke up early and you took all the trouble to come here. You have enough energy to do something when you want to do. But we don't apparently want to do this.
Communicate the pictures. We communicate the pictures. Won't help us to know ourselves, our mind, working of our mind. I mean,
would it not help us if we read the scriptures and other books to understand ourselves? Please, I'll answer that. Please listen. You've asked that question, sir. Please listen. To understand yourself, must you read somebody else to tell you about what you are? If you read what they tell you, what you are conforming to their idea of what you are, right? You understand what I'm saying? Huh? You haven't even listened. God sake, what kind of people are you?
Please go on, please.
Look, sir, if I tell you what you are, and you try to understand yourself according to what I have said, have you understood yourself? Or are you imitating what I say, what you think you are? So can you stop reading about what you are and find out for yourself what you are, what you actually are. Isn't that much more simple, much more practical?
So, even if we are to give up the reading books.
Wait, so I'm coming to that. Can first realize, if I may suggest, that our minds have become so imitative, right? Do you realize that, sir? Conforming, obeying, so that we are never original, find out for ourselves. So can you put away what the psychologists have said, what your Gita has said, what other books have said, say, look, I'm going to find out for myself. Won't you do that? No, you won't. Because if you follow others, you think that's the easiest way to solve life. And you have followed for millennia, and you are still where you are, right?
Sir, habit excludes creativity, and the brain and the mind are locked into patterns of habit. So we will not respond to the fresh, obviously. Now how do we're speaking about dehabitualizing the mind, are we not?
Yes, I will show it to you. That means the word is not the thing, the description is not the described, the word tree is not the actual fact. So when I explain, it is an explanation, but not the actual thing that's happened, right? First of all, forming habits, both physical as well as psychological habits, is a thoughtless repetition, right? Why do we form habits?
Escapism.
Huh?
Escapism.
No, sir.
In order to be safe.
Sir, please, just listen, sirs. You're all so quick to answer something which is... I'm asking you if you will kindly listen. Why does the brain, your brain, form habits?
People learn for convenience sake.
That's right. It says for convenience, for comfort, for following daily certain routine, both physically and as well as mentally, psychologically. Why? Because the mind has found the habit convenient, it hasn't worked anew again, and so habit is formed, which means routine, a machine. The piston engine has a marvelous habit, right? You understand? It's a marvelous habit, the piston engine. So our minds have become piston engines. Repeat, 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 repeat. Because that way you think is the easiest and the most comfortable way of living, right? So a habit is formed. Good habit, bad habit, which is the brain refuses to think anew, to work fresh, right? In this is so obvious, isn't it? I'm describing. You do it actually, watch your own brains. So habits are formed, which is the tradition. Habit is a tradition. There's nothing holy or unholy